in 2020, you just when everyone thought, okay, Taddeo has left Tanta FC, what is next? What is next? The next communication we saw was you're in Dar es Salaam and you had signed with Simba Sports Club, arguably one of the biggest clubs in this region and Africa as well. I mean, that was a huge move. First of all, how did this come about, and what motivated you to sign for Simba Sports Club?
I talked to the president, Mr. Mo, actually, straight to him. Like, he told me, Taddeo, we want you. He told me, we want you. We are going to play African Champions League, and I know the competition because I played in Vipers, but unfortunately we didn't like.
You didn't reach a group stage.
Yeah, sure. Then he told me we want to go to the group stages. We don't have a number 6, so we are going to be playing. Just don't shame me because I trust you.
Yes.
Be sure we are going to give you what you want. Like, you know, we are going to discuss and sit. Like, you know, take me as your father. Like, you know, just because it was a good talk, and he managed to convince me with my agent. So I gave in, like, and
you joined Simba.
I joined Simba.
Yeah. Joining Simba was one thing, performing in Simba was another. And I can confidently sit here and say that you were a fan favorite at Simba. You won the league, the Community Shield. You scored the winner in the Kariakoo Derby, which was the domestic cup final. How was it like playing for Simba in all those big games as Taddeo Lwanga?
Actually, it wasn't easy at first because, you know, I left Egypt in July. I wasn't playing competitive football. I was training by myself in the gym, like, you know, running on a treadmill, and it is very different from like real playing. So I'd taken like 5-6 months, like, you know, without playing. Then when I went to Simba, I was immediately drafted into that team, like after 2 weeks. Because they had a qualification game versus Platinum. There's a team in Zimbabwe. First I got COVID-19, I was struck with COVID-19, I got sick. Said, good, what is this? I didn't play that match, I didn't play the second match, I didn't play a few league matches starting, like, you know. So they had a competition in Zanzibar, I think it is called Mapinduzi.
Yes, Mapinduzi.
So I wasn't fit, you know, but the coach came to me that, you know, you can't get fit like when you're not playing, you know. That day when the coach told me, actually in the morning, we had a qualification, that second leg in the afternoon, in the evening at Mukapa. So the team went on to qualify, and after then the coach resigned. Like, Coach Steven resigned then. Then they took us to Zanzibar, then they trusted me. So I played first match, and the fans were like, this guy is tall, he's very slow, like, you know, he's very heavy. And we are beaten. So we are beaten, I let him go backward.
There's a lot of talk from the fans.
Like, I played for 60 minutes, then I was very tired.
You felt so tired?
Very, very tired, like, you know, because I wasn't training well, like, you know, I was coming from the sickness, like, you know, then I went straight to the game. So we played the second match, I kept on improving. Then the semis was one of the best players. So they said, let's give this guy time. In the finals, it was a derby versus Young. I was the best player. But we lost in the penalty. So this guy, then we had like a mini tournament, like, you know, just to prepare ourselves for the group stages of the CAF. Like, there were 3 teams, TP Mazembe and Al Hilal. So I went on to perform, played both games, and I performed very, very well, like, you know. Then the next match was the Rio group stage match versus SC Vita in Congo. In Congo. I was chosen in the CAFs, like in the team of the week, the CAF, like, so. That's when they realized they got, like, you know.
That's when they respect
the Taddeo Lwanga, like, since then.
I want you to describe to me what it means to be a Simba player, because not everyone gets the honor to wear that jersey weekend in, weekend out, no matter the competition. And I know the level at which those fans expect players to perform. How are you able to strike that balance? Yes, you've explained how it all started, but in real game situations, you're at a team that doesn't expect you to lose.
There's a lot of pressure in Simba. There's a lot of pressure. So, but where there's pressure, like, you know, it helps you like to to improve like every time when you feel like oh, I have to perform. Like it gives you the urge, it pushes you like to push yourself to the limit, like because if there's no pressure, then you can just come in like in a Sunday league, like, let me go just and I sweat, I go back home, like so there it pushes you, that pressure, like fans like are yapping on the social media like oh, we want this, like what you can play good today and then the next match you play bad, like say, we don't want that guy. So you need to keep your level. You need to keep your level every time. You need to keep your level or improve. Don't go down, like just.
Any moments? Of course, you talk about scoring the final. Any other highlights, major highlights for you while you at Simba that you can point out for people?
Actually, besides that, there was a league game. Game. It was, we needed those 3 points. It was a very difficult game, but we were playing a team versus Namungo away. Like stadium was hostile. Like it wasn't a very good pitch. But the fans were, and we needed to win actually. No draw, no what. So it was very difficult. Everyone wasn't feeling himself. So that match gave me the belief, like the belief that everything is possible. Like when you believe, like you can do, because I tried to push the guys. I didn't score, but we were 1 down. 80 minutes, 1 down. We needed to win. Imagine, we kept on trying. In the last 6 minutes, we scored 3 goals.
I know you're no longer at Simba anymore, but I can't really fail to ask you this question. Simba and Yanga are arch rivals, without a doubt. But in Yanga, you have your countrymate Kalou, who plays almost a similar role as you. And last season, we saw what Yanga did. What's your take on Khalid and Yanga and how they've managed to, you would say, stop the Simba dominance a bit?
Khalid is a very nice guy, and he's a good professional. He's a good guy on and off the pitch. Like just last season, we are not our best. Like we got some problems. Like coach was sacked. Changing coaches. Like it takes away the rhythm of that team. Like because every coach has a different philosophy. Like you need to change and adapt. And Yanga kept their coach like for 2 seasons back, I think, 2 or 3 seasons back. They didn't change, like so they are one as a team. But Simba now is coming up again, like
Okay, what would you say Ugandan football should learn from how Tanzanian football operates? The rivalry, the money involved. What would you think Ugandan football should pick from TZ football?
It starts from the fans, like because like the money to come in, like the sponsors to come in, like they see which numbers do you have, like way back. Our league was very competitive, and the fans were coming in into numbers, like but I don't know what happened. Sure, fans come in, like those our traditional teams, the Express, SC Villas, KCC, like because recently I went for a game there to go, but the numbers were they were not that confusing. Like KCC is a big team, like
To be able to join a team that has players who have played in the Premier League, some of the players that you looked up to, I'm pretty sure you looked up to Alexander Song. How much of an inspiration are those people when you play with them every day?
So I'm learning from them, like those guys are real professionals, like I'm learning from them. They teach you a lot, like off and on the pitch, like and they are very friendly. Like Salomon is very friendly, Song is very friendly. So, and Song is playing the same position I'm playing. So he's a top guy. He played at top level, like just so you have to use that chance, like you have to use that chance. So
can I ask, what are some of the things you've learned from Song and Solomon Kalou with the careers that they've had before joining Atasola? What are those major things you've learned?
Many things, many tactical things, like from Song, like how to manage yourself, by the way, like because you're a footballer, the capital is your body, like so you the first thing that is you have to eat well, like you have to sleep well, you have to rest, like you have to feed yourself, you have to like, and about the financial discipline. So they say any dollar you get matters, like, you know, because you can't play football like for long.
All right. So what are the targets now, Taddeo, at Arta for you personally?
Yeah, I need to win. I need to win the league because I'm a winner. Like, I need to play week in week, like, you know, then to help that team win. And then I see what comes up, like, you know, of course.
Any last messages you have for people out there? Any last message you have for Taddeo Lwanga fans?
Fans in Uganda, like, you know.
Yeah.
You support us, like, stop criticizing people.
Yeah.
Support your own, like, you know. Guys in England, you know, they have young players, you know, which are not that talented. They are not talented so much. But we have this one, it's going to be the next Pele, you know. It's going to be the next Maradona. They push their guys, but here in Uganda, like, you know, let's stop that jealousy thing, like, you know. Support your own.
Taddeo Lwanga, thank you very much for hosting me at your beautiful home. Until next time, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bagata mu Luswahili nti webale kujja.
I don't know.
Ate bye bye mu Luswahili.
Bye bye. I don't know.
Anyways, keep it Pitchside. Please don't forget to follow Pitchside on YouTube. Go out on YouTube, look for Pitchside with Peter Tabu. Subscribe, and this exclusive content will be definitely coming your way. Keep it locked. Cheers.